It's Friday, which means news of the week. This is going to be sort of a new series that I'm going to add into Extreme Craft since I don't really play Extreme Craft that much anymore. Which is that every Friday I'm going to make a video, or not, on the update of that past week, on what was added, what was changed. I'm just going to check every logs they have for me, for public, to see what they changed or what they're working on. As mentioned, I plan to do this every Friday. At least post a video every Friday. But if there's no updates, if there's no changes or nothing at all, then you won't see a video. Now, if there's minor changes or little things that have changed or one big thing that changed, then you will just see a short video from me. Here and there still might be shorts appearing for something like big news. For example, with the Euro trade changes on Extreme Craft. And that's just gonna be a sort of a new thing for my channel, so there's always some content rolling out. So let's just go straight to the start. We have all seen it at this point. Factions received a reset, with actually a lot of good news and a lot of info that I can give you guys. For example, you can see some gameplay right here, and sometimes I will cut it out to gameplay like overall. But alright, I already got told to check the shop because there's a lot of good things here. So let's see. Let's just go to the main page, which is this, of course. The farming materials that you're able to sell. And this is already where it starts to get amazing, because everything is fixed. This makes it so much better, and also for the server. I've been saying this for like years right now. Because this also prevents players from making huge chest systems in order to save their products to then sell them later because of the cycle. Factions has a normal economy shop, and in my opinion, that is something amazing that I've been waiting for on Extreme Craft this whole entire time. Now, unfortunately, because it took them that long, I decided to quit because in my opinion, this economy that they currently have is just not that fun. It's kind of slaving to actually win, and spawners are getting nerfed, and what is the point of spawners at this point? Why even put them in the shop in the first place? And actually, there are some leaks about that info that I have as well. Now, first of all, about these leaks, because there are some people who may be wondering who or why, and that's all going to be anonymous and is not going to be told to anyone. So also for the admins, if they're watching this, you won't get to know it. Maybe you can ask me nicely though. Maybe. Nonetheless though, there's a few people who has been giving me a lot of information, but at this point I'm not really sure who to trust on with reliable source of information. For example, one person telling me that, well, two people actually told me that Prison is going to release within this month and the next month. But from what I've been told by actually confirmed information is that they're not even very close with releasing Prison, as there is a lot of things that still need to be done on Prison. But maybe I'm extremely wrong, and maybe I was misled just so I can get less content. I don't hope so, but maybe. Anyway, I was getting to this point to tell you guys something. That this economy that is currently on Factions will be transferred to every single game mode in Extreme Craft. Now remember, this is a leak, or this is something that is shared without actually 100% confirming it. So don't think or don't expect next week to be a different economy for all the servers. Including with that, I really hope they won't make another change mid-season, because that's why they failed many times before. Factions, in my opinion, looks amazing and has a lot of players. Just unfortunately, the people that are playing Factions are not really the greatest people, if you get what I'm saying. That's why still for me, I will not be playing Factions, because also the rules are different on Factions. Beside that, Slimefun took a reset and actually has some updates, but also some removal of things. For example, the removal of Blade of Vampire. I'm not exactly sure what these things are, and I have no clue how to play Slimefun, how it works, but I know there's a lot of you guys right there watching that are praying for me to play Slimefun. You may not believe me, but you may see it on the screen right now. There's actually people who want me to play Slimefun. So, especially for you guys, I may or may not play Slimefun. If you want me to play Slimefun, make sure to hit that like button. And I'm gonna go set myself a major goal right now. That's way too high for me. But if we get the 3 likes, I'll make a series Actually, no. Let's do a real goal. 23 likes, 14 likes, 25 likes, 20 likes, 16 likes. Alright, let's make it 10. 10 likes and I'll play Slimefun. For you guys, especially. And of course, there's more news. Exciting news. Just news overall. For example, the return of Anarchy. But the unfortunate part is that it's actually not that exciting of a news. Because many people who already played the Anarchy are a little bit disappointed with it. I've also tested Anarchy, and I have to be dead honest, I find this Anarchy disgusting. There's way too many commands that give you a major advantage in Anarchy still active and allowed to be used, including with the old survival map is the Anarchy map, which means that all the farms and stuff, the buildings that people made, is in the Anarchy map. TP, record this. This guy's raiding already. So, simply what's going on here. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thanks Last MJ for DPing me over here. It turns out that Anarchy is actually just an exact copy of the old server. Damn, that's so sad. Okay, so in that case, I'm not going to be playing here at all. I thought this was really cool. Which is kind of really boring because this leads to many people not liking Anarchy. And I'm actually going to actively check how many people are on Anarchy at this point. It's kind of crazy to see that even Townie has one player Extremecraft. One player. How did that even happen? The question is, does Anarchy have more? Anarchy has more players than Townie, but as you can see, not many at all. Which, as I said, to all the old Anarchy players really dislike the new Anarchy because it's just nothing like the old one. Old map, no actually building farms, no actually secretly hiding your loot. It's just boring. So I hope that they will actually reset the map because it's boring, man. Why do you put old stuff that's already built that some people already know where farms are? Why did you put that in the game? I don't know. I don't get it. It's not my game anyway, because or else a lot of changes would be happening on the server, I guess. Now this part is kind of to my Discord server. So there were some questions about that too, so I will update that too real quick. Last night I posted this announcement with spoiling something to you guys, which is this. And a lot of people understood that this was going to be on Extremecraft. Listen carefully, this is not going to be on Extremecraft and won't be on Extremecraft. I do wish maybe in the future that me and the admins or me and the owner are able to make some sort of a deal and collab it a little bit with EC. Who knows? But this has nothing to do with EC. This is just for my Discord server, which you can soon get your rank like these, and these will give you more coins. Now for the people who are wondering, what are coins, what can you do with them? With coins, you are able to get yourself some juicy, fresh, nice looking vouchers. So that's why I'm saying, you might as well join my Discord server. As you can see here, this is the list with payouts that we have done to people. And there's many, and actually many rank upgrades that we have done, and a lot and a ton of actual titles and pets we have given away to people. And therefore I would just want to give a quick shout out to Roman Ghoul, which actually has the biggest payout yet by giving themselves from hero to legend just by using my Discord server. Now some people were already familiar with these coins and they were curious why the trading is looking so dead right now. This is simply because Extremecraft does not allow any players to trade for third-party currencies or euro currency or anything else outside of EC. Now I am trying my best and I try all my work put into this server, to this Discord server, to make that happen again. Since currently, coins are kind of useless besides just buying a rank, which people can't really trade or pay each other anymore. Unless if they do it behind the scenes, but I don't want people to get punished. That's why, again, I try everything I can, and I'm trying to negotiate with all the people of EC, the admins, the owner, everyone there, to hopefully bring it back that the coin, the multi-mall coins, can be a third-party currency on Extremecraft, which allows players to trade items here for coins on the Discord server and then buy themselves ranks, instead of just building cactus farms for other people or slaving for other people. You can just sell your loot right there on my Discord server for coins, and then you can get yourself a beautiful rank. Now listen carefully, because this is not allowed yet, and if it will happen, which I'm praying for, it still probably would not be allowed to be said in the Minecraft server, which means that the only way of announcing people that you sell your coins for loot will be in the Discord server itself. In the same announcement that we have given here for you guys, I also told you guys this. We are also reworking MOF, Mall of Fame, which is planned for a re-release this week. Stay tuned. I mean, many people are wondering what is actually going on with MOF, why did it get removed, etc, etc, etc. We just didn't feel like adding the Mall of Fame because we felt like it pushed people too far and it made everything completely different of the eye of the multi-mall. Including with, we needed some time to actually prepare this, because the last Mall of Fame, the first Mall of Fame, was very unclear to most people. That's why soon you will see a text channel on the left hand side where general is. In this category you can find two text channels, one for MOFE and one for MOFD. Yes, that's correct. MOF is going to be split in two sections. We have a MOFD, which stands for MOF Decoration, and we have MOFE, which stands for MOF Economy. As you can kind of understand what they're going to with decoration and economy, it's very important to note that they both matter in the same Mall of Fame. For example, one week is MOFD, MOFE still matters, which means that you still need to stock your shop in order to gain extra points to win your MOFD. Not only that, but we also allow players to get a special role on our Discord server where people can show that they have won, which will be Season 1 MOFE winner. This is to keep track of who actually won before and how it looked and how it's going. For the people who are wondering with the rewards kind of stay the same, but there's going to be one slight change to it. To kind of remind people that these actions come from us and that we are the ones who host this, we want to change your reward a little bit. For example, you win first place, which is 15k coins, which stands to 30 euros voucher. You will actually receive 10k coins and a title named the Mall. This is to tell people and to show people that you got your rewards from us, from the Mall, and you can show it to other people if you like, but also just to give people a forced reminder of the Mall back in the days. Imagine your second time you win first place as well, and your reward was originally 15k, but then minus 5k for the title. Well, no, for the second time that won't be the case, because for the second time you already have received your first time winner title, which means that after that you just straight up get your 15k or you straight up cash out. More about that and more clear information will be in the text channels down there. So just keep an eye, be ready, and I hope everyone in our Discord server wins once so we can see the whole entire server with the Mall title. Now, I'm not forcing you to use it or anything, I'm just saying that it would be cool if you at least had it. That's it for today, and there you have all your information that you may have wanted. So that's where I'm leaving. I'll see you guys next Friday with hopefully some more amazing news and maybe some actual news on prison. I love all of you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.